Every so often, people are touched by a random act of kindness from total strangers. Debbie Turner found one example from this morning's Yikes I'm a Grown-Up, a woman who has created a little piece of heaven on earth by setting aside her own problems in order to help somebody else. Good morning, Chief.
Good morning to you, Jane. This story is about a woman named Patricia Gallagher who was touched by angels. 2 years ago, her world came apart after her husband was seriously injured. The mother of four was left searching for ways to support herself and her family, both emotionally and financially. She turned to a pen, some paper, and some angel pens.
God, I can't do this alone. Just give me somebody to help me.
Patricia Gallagher's husband, John, had suffered a terrible fall that crushed his legs and temporarily confined him to a wheelchair. But the family's troubles didn't end there.
His company was downsizing him. My father had throat cancer. I was having a challenge with one of my kids.
Patricia couldn't afford to pay the family's bills and wondered how she would support everyone after being a stay-at-home mom for 20 years.
I had been a mother at home, and I was really just thinking, do I have any talents? Do I have any gifts? And I was going, God, please give me a passion and a focus for my life. And I wasn't getting any answers.
But answers and a focus would come.
I remember sitting out in the backyard, and I just said, I am so overwhelmed, God. How am I going to do it? And the words just came to me, and I remember saying, I need a team of angels, Lord. I don't think one will do. Please send me all the help from high for what I'm going through.
Those words would become her first poem, A Team of Angels for the Overwhelmed. Patricia later bought an angel charm at a local craft store and attached it to the poem. Soon, her writing sessions moved from her backyard to a nearby monastery.
Every day when the nurses would come to take care of John, I would go to the monastery parking lot, and I would just write a new poem.
You know, I don't think the average person writes a poem when they're stressed out. What made you sit down and begin to write?
I have no idea where it came from, but I know as soon as I wrote it, I thought about maybe giving a few away.
A few became 25,000, including 5,000 she left on her front porch for anyone to take. Another 5,000 went to U.S. servicemen in Kosovo. It's no surprise angel pen making has taken over the Gallagher house.
This is the angel room. Whatever I thought of that I was going through, I just wrote a poem.
So how many bags, which means how many different poems do you
300.
have?
We have 300 right now.
Patricia has a team of angels for almost everyone and every situation. Grieving parents, protecting children, raising good kids, and even some for mothers and pets. You have a team of angels on this table.
Mm-hmm.
Here. What does this mean to you?
It means that I guess I'm helping people by what I'm doing, and I'm helping myself by doing it too.
One person she's helped is Patricia Monty. The newly married Monty was overwhelmed and crying at a church meeting. Monty said she had been suffering from a disease attacking her central nervous system, causing paralysis and severe aches and pains.
She took my hand. She clenched my hand, and in her hand she had the team of angels.
The pen reminded her she wasn't alone in her illness.
When we need to be swept up off our feet, and the load just sometimes seems so heavy and so great to bear, and we question our purpose, and we question all that we can bear. We're not alone.
And this is the magic of Patricia Gallagher's angels. She received 15,000 letters asking for her angel pens.
I want a team of angels as soon as possible. My sister had one and lost it. She has terminal cancer, and I want her to have another. My son just died, and I'm having a hard time. Please send me a pin.
Patricia feels guilty that she's had to start charging for the pens, but she's already spent $100,000 of her family's money on them and is shouldering a $50,000 debt.
It doesn't make sense to not be able to pay your own kids' tuition because you're giving away angel pens.
And even though the angels have meant many sacrifices, Patricia's children are proud of her.
It's cool.
I really look up to her for all this.
I'm beginning to feel, at the age of 50, at 6 feet tall, that I can almost call myself a courageous woman. And I think it's come from the confidence that I've gotten, maybe doing the angel pins and interacting with people of all types.
She is an inspiration and an example to us all.
What she's done.
Debbie, thank you.
Thank you, Jamie.
I'll be right back.